Oh, that looks great. That looks fantastic.
That looks so good.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, let me just...
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
He fixed it.
You killed it.
Technology is crazy these days.
I nailed it.
Alright, so I've learned my lesson not to touch this thing and move it around as much as I usually do.
Okay, just don't smack it with your arm.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Do not do that.
Welcome to the House Rouse. Today we're going to review the worst movie we've all ever seen.
Drinking Josh as a little kid. Where are all these college kids? I saw this movie, it really sucks. Season 3 is really fucked.
Can we just describe this movie? We gotta just...
Who describes it?
Oh, I describe it.
Okay.
Titties. Everyone's mean.
I think we should all
And
describe it. Okay. I wrote down shit jokes, dick jokes, sex jokes, softcore porn, gross-eyed humor, hyperbole, cliches, gay jokes, sexism, and every other ism rolled into one. That was my definition of this movie.
Yeah.
I wanted to point out that, correct me if I'm wrong, but a female directed this.
Wrong.
Under the name Deb.
Yeah, I did say Deb.
Oh wait, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it said Dan.
No, it was Deb.
You're right. You were
Which
right.
is very strange because it's nothing but titties and boys being mean to each other. The whole movie. That's it. It's just like... And that was shocking to me.
My first note is, even the opening credits are bad.
Oh, the horrible Weezer knockoff. Dude, the moment that started, I said, fuck Hunter.
It's
So bad.
these terrible just back and forth pans to what they think are creative ways to show the names of the actors on sheets of paper and carved into desks and all this bullshit.
It was awful.
Oh, the opening credits are terrible.
Deb actually has only directed 2 other movies, and the other ones were short films that were 15 minutes, and they're supposed to be pretty good. This is the only full-length movie she's ever directed.
Well, I think there's a reason for that.
Damn, Deb.
Yeah. So I would love to continue. I want to hear more of your guys' thoughts.
Okay.
Because again, most of my enjoyment of this movie was just laughing at the fact of I knew your two's reactions to some of the things that were happening, and I was just dying laughing.
The
at that.
film immediately opens with the title being a tramp stamp on a girl. And
Yes.
the moment that happened, I just...
The most annoying thing about this movie is just the music never stops. Never stops.
It's
I don't think
always
it's
bad.
constantly.
And, like, there's not one. Is there one like mainstream actual song? in it?
It's all like Simple Plan, Good Charlotte, Weezer knockoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that one where they're at one of the parties, the one that the guys like stole their credit cards and paid for. One of the songs is just like drugs, drugs, drugs.
Yeah.
Everybody party. I think that's like verbatim what the song sounds like.
Did you notice that the guy in the beginning, the friend had to spell gay in front of the little kids?
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty fucked up.
So, what I wrote about the fat kid, because I'm sure we all have an opinion on him.
Yo, completely.
I said the fat kid is what would have happened if they didn't drown Josh Peck. If Josh Peck hadn't gotten drowned in Mean Creek, he would have grown up to be that fat kid.
Oh my god.
So you know what? You're right. I'm glad Josh Peck drowned.
That's him. That's what he would have become if they didn't drown him.
Final line between mental illness and
I'm
asshole.
just not gonna respond to that. But no,
you just know I'm right. That's why you're not responding.
No. But that is the worst character ever created. I think that's the worst character I've ever seen in a film. He is just a piece of shit. How many times they hurt the geeky McLovin knockoff? How many times he just punches him and tells him he's a piece of shit over and over? was like, why are any of these people friends?
Yeah.
What makes them
And
friends? in
speaking of him
science
being
bit?
a McLovin knockoff, he literally wears the vest at one point too.
And they do the whole fake ID thing also.
Yeah.
And also Drake Bell is like the most bland character in the entire movie, and he's the lead.
Yeah, he's
I
terrible.
feel like he has like the least amount of dialogue of the three too.
Yeah, he's awful.
He's just terrible. He just
And that's the thing too, is that this was released. Like, this looks like a straight to DVD movie. Like,
Yeah.
it looks cheap. I looked it
Yeah.
up. It's a $7 million budget.
I remember.
it sounds bad too. The audio quality is not good either.
Everything about it is like the film. I don't say it looks grainy, but it doesn't. It's not.
It's like mildly fuzzy. Very
it's
mildly
weird.
fuzzy.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
It's like the lens was dirty. They were shooting it on.
Nothing was done good in this movie. There's really not many redeemable qualities.
There's only one. I only had one positive note for the whole movie, and it was skip the movie and watch the bloopers.
Why?
You like the bloopers?
The bloopers are the only good part of the whole movie.
I didn't even like the bloopers.
I was laughing at the bloopers because
I didn't laugh
at
at
least
the
it was
bloopers.
showing them having fun. That was about it.
I mean, they were having fun.
I did not laugh at that.
But that was
I didn't
it.
like it either. I thought the movie was mean. I thought it was an abomination. I've never had a movie legitimately anger me while I was watching it.
Annoyed.
I got mad. It felt like the dialogue was like
Yeah, I did.
a boardroom meeting of like a bunch of people thinking trouble. Like, what were we gonna say? That's a hit. Like,
Yeah, I said, what is this dialogue? Did Drake Bell direct this?
Don't tell you, Drake Bell is a saint.
No, he's not.
Not in this
Have
movie.
you heard his new music?
I haven't.
Speaking of dialogue, the kid who has the fucking mohawk, him describing what his
yeah.
college weekend was like.
What was that haircut?
Yeah, that shit was awful.
Yeah.
I hate this genre of movie in general. There are some that are good, like Superbad's amazing, but I feel like most college comedies.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of
Awful.
these straight to DVD
Awful.
like American Pie spin-offs.
They're always
shit
so
like that.
exaggerated. Like, whose school is actually like this?
You have a couple that are good, but out of maybe 100 college movies, and maybe 10, and really only 5 of those are great.
Yeah, Superbad's the one that stands out to me.
What's funny is mostly college is just like you're with one dude and you're like, so you want to watch just watch Netflix or something? They'd be like, yeah. I'm like, I got some extra pie left over. If you, I mean,
Another note I had was someone gave the fat kid a note: never stop making fart noises. Somebody looked him in the eyes and
Yeah.
said, "Here's a note for you. Lay on more of those fart noises." Really, we love where you're going with that.
it's nothing but fart noises and gay jokes.
Like literally,
The
he
whole
is
thing.
constantly.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, Jesus.
yeah.
What? Okay, so loosely the plot is that Drake Bell is trying to win back his girlfriend by showing that he's not boring and lame.
I don't even know if he's trying to win her
Party,
back. I
kind
think he's
of.
just trying to shove it in her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but beyond that, there's nothing. There's no plot. That's
Well,
it.
then they fall in love with the 3 girls, or we don't fall in
Who
love
have
with
no
they-
character, personality, nothing at all.
Well, no, they're just sorority girls at a
Yeah.
college.
I mean,
and
they-
high school boys
they,
trying to-
Slightly attempted arcs on all of them because Drake Bell was, I have to go off and party like everybody else, and then he came back and said, well, that's not really me, type thing.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and the whole
the
pig fucker.
nerdy kid was supposed to do the internship and had to finally stand up to his parents, and so there was an attempt at arcs.
I was gonna say, what is the
Arguments.
message? What is the message of this movie? What did anybody learn at the end of this?
It's not
Anything?
It's not made for learning.
Nothing.
It's not made for. It's made for titties. Titties. Shut
Lots-
up. Lessons.
lots of-
titties.
drugs, and roll.
Yeah.
Lots of tits and dick jokes and
There's
shit
two-
jokes and.
There's 2 girls in a
Awful.
bed banging each other, but then hey, they leave, and then 2 guys bang each other.
No, it was one guy with a dildo.
With a dildo.
Oh, it's just one. Okay.
Yeah, it's
It was
yeah.
Bear Claw.
Oh.
The bear Jew.
Whoa.
Yeah, Bear Claw. What a man.
And the biggest plot hole in this movie is why don't they just leave? Just leave.
Because
After
they
the
wanna
first time
prove-
they fuck with them, the sorority house or whatever.
Well, they don't really have anywhere to go because their dorm room is just that guy either having sex or masturbating all the time.
Just go to
To
your
animals.
parents' house, dude. Just leave.
He's masturbating
Get out.
to animal porn,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. So, note on the titties. The first time you see titties, they're big fake titties.
Yes, I saw
and
the
there's
weird
a
scene.
too.
There's a really weird noise that accompanies it.
Yeah.
Like she comes by, it's like like it's a super weird noise. I don't know why they played it.
And they
like
kind of like make them move really, like CGI. I thought they move or something too. I remember
No, it's
thinking
just 'cause
this
they're
was
big
weird. I was like,
That's
what
all
is
they-
this?
That's all they move weird.
It was weird. It was super weird. Everything about that scene was weird.
But hey, they used the word retard in the movie. So fine, we got another one.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
like what, like 8th movie?
that was my second positive note. Actually, I forgot that about it.
Sus. Oh yeah, how did you guys feel about the body shot scene?
Oh, I was
Oh God, I'll start looking at my phone.
I was thinking about Colin watching it.
Them taking shots off that dude's ass. How
The
did you
hairy
feel?
guy.
How did you feel about that?
Yeah, that was horrific. And dude, at the same time, these kids are all so dumb. Like, how do they keep falling for it?
I don't know.
just keep falling for it.
I wrote down the best line of the movie is it's super offhanded. It's weird as shit. I can't remember what scene they're cutting from, but they just cut to the lead frat jerk talking to the kid in the wheelchair, and he goes, "What do you know about welfare reform?"
What in the world?
That was the best line in the entire. That was the only legitimate laugh I got from the movie because it was just so out of nowhere. Like I said,
Yeah.
they just cut to that of him talking to him about that.
Yeah.
And the serious scene was hilarious.
Oh, that an argument?
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be funny, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. They're like, when have you ever helped McLovin, kid? And he's like, oh yeah, fuck you. That's the last time I ever stand up for you. It's like, you've done nothing but punch him in the face for an
That
hour
kid's
straight.
fucking voice is the worst.
Oh yeah, it's gravelly and weird.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's the worst.
Yeah. 10 minutes in, I wrote, I hate Carter and hope he dies. So.
I wrote, if I made this movie, I would kill myself.
Oh yeah, I wanted to add a new segment.
God.
I made up a new segment in this movie. It's gonna be called.
Be careful with your mic.
Is it not working? I'm sorry.
Just try. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it on the actual mic. Don't.
Oh, okay. The fuck you of the week, and this week it goes to Deb Hagen, Dan Callahan, Adam Ellison, and anybody else who was affiliated with this movie.
Who are the other two people?
Fuck
The
you,
producers?
the two writers. Yeah, fuck you guys.
Fuck you.
And the two writers also only have one other movie, and it's supposed to be garbage also.
Okay, another scene I wanted to get you two's input on.
So I'm out of
The
notes.
cleaning the house, the cleaning the house scene,
Oh god, dude, yeah.
where there's
Oh.
a toilet full of shit.
Oh.
And
basically.
it's actually just straight pudding. Like, it's not shit. They didn't even attempt to make it look like shit. It's just full of actual pudding.
Movies like this are just baffling. Like, when they're making these scenes, does someone actually watch it and think this is really funny?
They're all laughing the whole time they're making it. You like the bloopers, you said.
What about, like, I wasn't laughing because, like, they were doing it thinking this is a good movie, but I was laughing because, like, I don't know, it's like they were having a good time, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying you should go out
$7
of your...
million budget. I think they did what they could
Yeah.
because they obviously didn't get the best cameras they could.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you give me
Sound quality
$7 million
wasn't
to make a movie, and I can do a lot better than college.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. they put it out there. They made it cheap. I don't know what it made. I can't imagine it broke even.
And I have a feeling that this was Drake Bell supposed to be breaking out, because they tried to make, at this point, they were really trying to make him a superstar because he did so well in Drake and Josh, and then they did this, then they did a superhero movie where he was making fun of Spider-Man.
I don't think he was ever primed to be a superstar. I think he just hit it big on TV, and then the music career was going well enough, and he tried acting, and it just fizzled out.
It did awful.
Yeah, what a terrible movie to be
Because
in.
it's not like he was playing. It's not these aren't big roles. He's not having a chance to stand out. Dude. It's fucking college and superhero movies.
Well, superhero movie,
It's fucking trash too.
it's trash, but it's part of a big money-making franchise for sure.
That's not what big money that.
The scary
Epic
movies,
movies,
the scary movies of set time.
Those are not, I cannot imagine those are big money making fucking things.
I feel like they probably made more than the budget
Yeah, they make
was.
good money. The franchise.
I'm not defending them at all because they're awful.
No, they're all
But,
terrible.
That's not a big money maker though. Just
But
making some amount of money and just churning them out because you can turn a double profit on the 10 million you invested. It's still not big money. It just means you made 20 million and like you still made a smart investment, but it's not blowing up.
I mean, they were successful enough to make a bunch of them, and a lot of people have seen them that time period.
Blumhouse makes a fuck ton of horror movies, and most of them are shit.
Yeah, most of them still make money though. I feel like good amount of money.
I'm done with this conversation.
I don't even like the first scary movie, so whatever. But yeah, this movie was awful. Is this the worst movie we've ever reviewed on the House?
Well, hold on. We're gonna do ratings.
Okay.
So should we just jump to ratings?
There's really not much to say.
I was gonna say there's not a lot to talk about.
How long have we been going?
15 minutes.
We only talked for 15 minutes about this movie.
Easily gonna be our
That's who cares.
quickest episode.
That's what I
The
predicted.
movie was awful.
Yeah, let's just go to another reading. There's nothing else to say about this. Don't watch it. It's unless you're in 6th grade and you want to see a bunch of titties. That's the only person I'm recommending.
Not even good titties though.
I mean, I don't know. In 6th grade, titties are titties.
I mean, yeah, but.
It could be an 80-year-old, and you're like, hey, look at that.
Alright, was I the only one who got aroused during the movie?
One of my notes was like 45 minutes. I was like, for the love of God, someone put clothes on. It was just so much.
It was a lot.
I definitely popped a little tent down there when he was getting a hand job from the Thailand girl.
Yeah.
He's just talking. He's like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
My parents
Your
aren't
hand
here.
feels better than mine.
Yeah, let's just go to a fucking ad.
I can't believe you guys don't want to talk about college anymore.
I don't want to talk about it.
Guys,
Hunter,
Guys, we
please.
still have so much to
can you make me a
discuss.
drink really quick?
you guys, we didn't even talk about the whitest kid you know guys in it.
Oh, which one?
That doesn't matter. He helped write it.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Excuse.
He was one of the frat jerks, not Bear Claw and not the main one. He was the other.
The secondary one.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
I need you to read the
You
ad.
really need to start getting these delivered a different way.
Yeah.
Well, we use my phone to film this shit. All right, here we go.
How we haven't turned the phone around to at this point to get a better quality is beyond me.
This episode of The House of Rouse is brought to you by...
You're all gonna burn. You're all going to hell. Are you not hearing me? You're all gonna burn. You got fire coming in here, Pat.
Same exact ad.
They're on season 4 now.
Just keep going.
Larry David presents a brand new sitcom for the new generation. Gay Seinfeld. You know the tagline. We all love it. It's just 4 Jews fucking and sucking each other's cocks.
Very appropriate for the movie we reviewed.
That is the ad that I have been presented.
Dear God.
Thank you.
We're back.
Larry David has some severe issues. He's going off the rails.
Hey, at least
You know what else is about to go off the rail? My fucking mic if you don't stop bouncing it.
Oh, sorry.
Who, me?
Oh,
Him.
What am I doing?
Goddamn jittery legs.
At least there's some ice this time.
Rubber ice.
Hey, on House Rouse Plus, we're actually showing all first 3 seasons of Gay Seinfeld and Tony Romo's No Hoeing show of Towing Holes.
Just
I
waiting
think
for
you're getting the name of that wrong.
one day Evan's just gonna pop up.
Plus
and
Tony Romo's
he's
Towing
gonna
Homos or something.
one-man show style create Gay Seinfeld.
Or get canceled. Alright, review, ratings?
Oh yeah, let's get to ratings.
Let's get to
We'll go
ratings.
down the line. 2%. This is possibly the worst movie I've ever seen. 2%.
There really is.
What'd you have Spawn?
Huh?
Would you have Spawn?
7.
There really is. That's.
Brothers Grimsby?
11.
Okay.
There really is no redeeming qualities to this movie.
No.
No.
2%. And that's
Not
one
one.
for each side of the tip.
Is it my go?
Yes.
I give it 0. It is taking spot as the worst movie I've ever seen. That's two this season that I've had to bump. I've had to bump Brothers Grimsby to number 1, and I've had to bump that down to number 2. Because College is now the worst movie I've ever seen.
I'd rather watch Brothers Grimsby again tomorrow.
I would, for sure.
Oh man, yeah, it's an F. Big old F. F minus if I can do it.
You can do it. I'll allow it.
Okay, it's an F minus. This one was bad. Like I'd seen reviews on it. I knew it was going to be bad.
You had never seen it before, ever?
No, I'd never seen
Okay.
it. Fuck no. So yeah, no, I did not think it would exceed my expectations in its shitness. It's not even something. Like I said, the only enjoyment I got out of it was imagining you two watch the shit joke scenes and shit like that, and getting enjoyment that way.
I was just angry.
That was all I got out of it.
It felt so much longer than it
I felt
was,
like
too.
an insult.
Did you guys watch the unrated? Sorry, Nina. Did you guys watch unrated? 'Cause I
I
did.
don't.
I did on accident.
But I'm gonna get all of our picks. I'm gonna add all of our ratings together and average them out.
Oh, mine's
We're gonna
definitely
see.
the worst now. But that's the thing. It's like I'm trying to get revenge on you guys, but I just keep fucking myself. So it's not a great strategy. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, we're gonna hit that transition song. Coming up next, top 5 most inspirational movie scenes of all time.
This is the transition song. Transition song. Transition song.
And we're back. Yeah, you did hit me with the trans this time. You really caught me off guard.
It's already in the song. So
True.
don't need to
All right. Who goes
do it
first?
again.
I
I go last.
Hunter goes last. I'm pretty sure Colin goes first this time.
Oh, that feels about right. All right.
Oh wait, I think you were supposed to explain the movie.
Oh well. Doesn't. I
We
kind of.
all
We all
explained
explained it. Yeah. Whatever. All right. Number 5. On the top 5 most motivational / inspirational scenes of all time. This one. It's not super inspirational. But it gets me. It just gets my blood pumped whenever I watch it. I'm just like, oh yeah, fuck. Is the ending of Kill Bill when she has the girl in the trunk, and she's like, "I'm keeping you alive for 2 reasons," and one is for I can't remember the fuck she says. I just remember the second one is to tell Bill that I'm coming, and to like, I want him to know that I know. Also, oh shit, she's like telling him like, and if you don't give me, she said the first reason is I'm gonna get answers out of you, and if you don't give me the answers, I will take something from you, and I promise it'll be something that you miss. That scene is fucking awesome.
So
That gets me
does it
hyped
have
as
that-
shit. No,
That music in the background.
no, but it has really good music in it though.
Okay.
The music is like it's like this, like almost like Spanish music in the background, like Spanish guitar.
Yeah,
Um,
I have a. I just bought the soundtrack on CD. It's phenomenal.
And the way it's shot is like she's like, it's from the trunk, and she's wearing that helmet with the snow in the background.
Yeah. That's a sick scene.
That scene is awesome.
And how does
I love
that
scene.
motivate you / inspire you?
It doesn't like I'm not motivated to go do something, but it's just like super hype. I'm just like, oh shit, and then
Seems like this list has no boundaries or
It
meaning
really
or
doesn't.
anything at
It's
all.
going to be very.
it's all me all over the place.
It's almost as if I didn't have one and I didn't. Y'all got pressured me and I was moving this week. I already had a lot of shit to do. Gear.
But yeah, I love the scene. It gets me hype every time, and then it's like a perfect cliffhanger for the second one. It's just great. But yeah, okay. All the rest of them are more straightforward for me. Number 4, Lord of the Rings at the Black Gate on Return of the King,
Okay.
where Aragorn gives the speech. He's like, one day the men of the West will fall, but today is not that day. And he's like riding the horse and shit, and you can like. One thing I love about that scene is how they're zooming up on. It's like mainly this one soldier, but it's just like this one. They do it a lot in movies. One character who's not a main character in the movie at all, but they keep zooming his face and like his reactions.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes it so you're like this is an average dude, but I don't know, something about it just kind of puts you like in the scene more because you're like, that's just some random NPC guy.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't have Lord of the Rings on mine, but it was honestly because I feel like there's so many moments throughout the whole trilogy that I didn't want to sit and try and pick one.
Yeah.
That scene is
That's a good one. That's a great one.
Yeah, it gets you hyped. The music, obviously, the music's amazing.
Yeah.
And they're about to go to war, so that's right.
And that's the great thing about it too. Is like you have something like that where it's like they're about to go to war, super traditional shit.
Yeah.
But then you have just other moments with just like Frodo and Sam.
Yeah.
That are equally as like motivational and inspirational.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Sam has a great speech to Frodo at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good being in the world that's worth fighting for.
Yeah, it's a great scene. That scene's way better than the pep talk in Braveheart, for sure.
Oh.
Braveheart.
Much better than the Braveheart scene.
Extremely overrated.
Oh well.
I like Braveheart, but it's
That. I mean, you can say what you want, but that fucking scene.
It's
gets
good.
you going.
It's good. It's not as good as that scene. That scene's better. But anyways, number 3, Mulan. She climbs up the pole. That scene is fucking amazing, dude.
Okay.
Because she fails out the whole time.
I agree with that.
And then right when he kicks her out, she just stays on that pole all night until she gets to the top with the weights. And I also love that scene because he says before, when they start trying to challenge, is that one weight is supposed to represent strength and the other is supposed to represent discipline. And they're all trying to use each one individually to get up the pole. And Mulan finally learns that you have to use both simultaneously to get up the pole, which is like symbolic for how you, if you have strength.
That's also right at the tail end of Be a Man, isn't it? Like that's how the song ends.
Yeah. And it's supposed to, it's like strength. Strength without discipline is worthless, and discipline without strength is worthless. So she puts them together. Fucking awesome.
I like that pick.
Yeah,
for sure.
Number 2, The Dark Knight Rises, where he rises from the pit. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, when he's talking about fear of death and all that stuff, and he tells him to go without the rope, so he proves he's not scared of death, because pretty much like if he knows that his life's on the line, it's the only way he's gonna actually get through.
Yeah.
And right before he goes up, they're like chanting and shit, and he's like, "What does that mean?" Or like, "What are they chanting?" And he's like, "Rise."
Yeah.
And the best part of that scene is when he finally makes, right before he does the jump, all the bats fly out, and you're like, "Oh shit, this is amazing." And then the score, one of the best scores of all time. Oh, that scene's so good. God, I love that scene. And number 1, this is pretty obvious, but the scene was the hardest part to pick. But I wanted to put Rocky the entire movie.
Yeah.
The entire movie. But if I had to pick a scene, it was really close between 2.
It's gotta be the workout.
Number one is when he drops Apollo. That's the best hype scene, because that's when he's like, he's done it. He's accomplished it. Like, what else happens doesn't even matter. He's done it right there. That's it. And
then it cuts to his bar.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they're freaking out, dude. Oh my god, it's so good. And just the way that, I mean, the whole movie, but the way that scene is like shot and like the ambiance is just so realistic. And it was really close between that, and this is kind of a minor scene, but always gets me hyped too, is when they're filming him punching the meat in the factory.
The guy's like, fuck.
Yeah, they're like, the guy's watching on TV, and he's sitting there, he's like, oh shit. And he's like, Apollo, you wanna come check this out? And he's like, I don't need to. And the dude's watching it, he's like, okay, so we need to take this a little more seriously. And but yeah, we'll go along with where he drops him. I also love in between that round, he makes it to his corner, and the guy's like, we gotta get him out of here. He thinks it's a damn show. He thinks it's a damn fight. This is a show. That shit's amazing. Yeah. And there's a million scenes from that movie.
Yeah, we all saw that one coming.
Yeah.
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 So
Running back.
yes, Number 5, Kill Bill. The ending with the lady in the
That
trunk.
one I don't fully understand.
Yeah,
But the rest of
I don't
it's good list.
Yeah, like I said, it's not really. It doesn't inspire me to do anything. It just gets my blood going on watching. Like,
I got a couple that y'all probably won't understand, so hey.
Lord of the Rings at the Black Gate. Number 4. Number 3, Mulan climbs the pole. Number 2, Dark Knight Rises, Rise from the Pit. And number 1, Rocky, where he drops Apollo.
Okay.
Or the entire movie, whatever.
Pretty solid list. Alright, good.
Alright. Try not to hold the wire.
Not.
He's not.
Are you not?
No.
Oh, well, it went out like once or twice, but just for my.
He's not holding it.
I'm not holding it.
It's just I'm gonna get a new one, new chord.
This which one ad?
No, we do one more.
I was forgetting.
All right. Hell yeah.
What's
here we go.
What's the lyrics right there? Because I just keep saying down in Georgia.
What?
Down in Georgia.
Gonna fly now?
Oh, that makes more sense. But I can't hear it.
Okay. Well. So these are the top 5 scenes / movies that motivate me or inspire me to do specific things.
Can I make a prediction?
All right.
You're gonna have a scene from one of the
Your
Dark Knight.
mic's out completely.
Can you hear me?
No.
Hello?
It's dead.
Hello?
Okay.
I make a prediction that you're gonna have a scene from the Dark Knight movies, but it's not gonna be even from the Dark Knight Rises. So we'll see.
All right.
I predict Rudy top 2.
I almost made it. That was honorable mentions. Honorable mentions.
Number 5, the dream speech from Pursuit of Happiness.
That was the one that just made me mad.
I hate
That was
movie.
gonna be it. I hate that movie also.
When he's telling his son that if he has a dream, he needs to protect it from everybody, and that nobody can take it from him. Still sticks with me because that movie is about even in your darkest times, knowing that you still can do what you want to do no matter what, and never giving up on it. So. Completely inspiring and motivational to push through no matter how hard life brings you down.
Yeah, I really don't like that movie.
It's terrible.
Number 4, Hugo, actually.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
I see that one coming.
But I don't remember. I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but...
I thought you had it on DVD.
As the lost episode.
I let Hunter borrow it about maybe 7 years ago.
6 years ago.
And then
College still in my mind, huh?
Yeah.
And then the lost episode.
But the
And then I
movie
smashed it.
Is
Brought it back 6 years later and
Yeah, I
smashed
smashed it right in front of his face. Spit on
Is
it
a-
right in front of his face.
yeah.
It was awesome.
Well, I don't know. But it was it's a pure just appreciation for the magic of film and filmmaking. And if you want to be a filmmaker or if you want to tell stories, it is extremely motivational. It's been a very long time since I've seen it, but from what I remember, they show the kid in the movie, one of the very first films ever made, which was a silent short film about I don't know if you've ever seen it, but the moon who gets the bullet in the eye. It's extremely classic, one of the first films ever made. But all that stuff
Yeah, I missed that one.
is extremely motivational to want to make you want to make films and just show you the magic of storytelling. Number 3 is Life of Pi. Extremely spiritual. There's a scene where he's telling where he wraps up the story. I don't want to give anything away, but he wraps up the story at the end, and basically he says, "It doesn't matter if something's true or something isn't." And but that speech right there, it's extremely motivational to be a better person and to be more spiritually sound.
These are weird.
Yes, I did not see any of these coming at all. Plot twist.
Again, I don't hate them. Well, actually, I don't like Pursuit of Happiness, and Life of Pi is good, but I haven't read the book and it didn't catch me like that.
Number 2, Rudy Goes to Notre Dame.
Oh, you got it.
We've all guessed somebody else's thing. Evan basically told me my number 1. I didn't even think of it.
Dang, that was my honorable mentions. I almost did.
But when Rudy gets the acceptance letter to Notre Dame and runs to his dad's workplace, is extremely motivational on to never quit and literally just keep trying over and over, no matter how many times you look stupid in front of everybody or whatever, to just keep fucking going for it 100% and until you get there. And fucking unbelievable.
The janitor scene speech is great.
Yeah.
And then the ending where he tackles the guy.
Yeah.
And like all in the audience are cheering for him.
Yeah.
That scene's amazing.
I just love how many times he checks the mailbox, gets that letter, and says no. It's like 4 times.
Yeah.
At least 3. And then he gets the acceptance letter and it's just...
I do love that movie.
It's unbelievable.
I just realized I could have changed my... I should have changed my Kill Bill one. To where she breaks through the thing. The 1-inch punch.
No.
Damn it.
And number 1...
Rudy's overrated.
Shut your whore mouth. Rudy's amazing. Best football movie. Not even close.
Football movie ever.
Yeah, I'm out of my list.
Number 1. Rocky fights Apollo.
Yeah.
That whole fight scene when they tell him to stay down because he's done enough and he fucking gets up anyway because the night before he can't sleep and he tells Adrian he's scared and he just wants to go the fucking distance and they tell him to stay down. Even his own cornermen tell him to stay down and he says, fuck that, I'm standing up. No matter how much CTE I have in my brain right now, I'm gonna stand up. And he does, and he breaks the fuck out of Apollo's ribs. And that scene right there is why this podcast exists, why any movie every video I've ever made exists. Anything I've ever done that exists is because of that fight scene right there. I would fucking put on sweatpants and a hoodie immediately when I finished watching it. I would go outside and run around the block right in front of everybody in my neighborhood. I would run past them. Colin filmed it.
We made a Rocky movie when you were
I
like
made a
6.
Rocky movie, for God's sakes. That movie is my entire fire to do
Your
to
entire
keep doing
fire.
to keep doing what I want to do. So that's the most inspirational scene.
Did it inspire
That's
you
the
to
most
wear those beads?
inspirational movie. No, New Orleans.
He got those in Mardi Gras. He got those in college.
Sex party.
Sex, drugs, gonna party all night.
So each one for me motivates me in a different aspect. So you have 5, Dream Speech, Pursuit of Happiness. 4, Hugo, Appreciation of Film. 3, Life of Pious Spirituality. Number 2, Rudy Goes to Notre Dame. Persistence. And 1, Rocky fights Apollo. Believe in yourself over anyone else. Fuck 'em.
I thought you were going to have the ending to The Dark Knight in there.
No, because that, as much as that gets my blood boiling, makes me want to jump up and scream, it doesn't motivate me to really, do anything. I mean, I could put on a mask and start punching people in the fucking face, I guess.
Yeah, I would have changed my Kill Bill one to the one where she uses the little punch that Pai Mei taught her to break through the casket. That would have been that's what I changed too. I forgot about that scene until just now. Damn it.
But, yeah. So there you go.
Alright.
Quick,
He's
cut to
listed,
it.
listed
Who?
all over the place.
Who was the last one?
I read the last one.
Okay.
This episode of the House of Rouse is brought to you by...
It's non-stop from this point on in WCW. We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giant, we want the gold sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
I should point out for the record, Stevie Ray looked
Struggling.
You'll be okay.
I should make it through my list. We're almost there.
Down in Georgia. They're in Philadelphia, damn it.
What's the lyrics?
This episode is sponsored by Partnership. We have a special...
Why didn't you put it?
Because you're going to read no title if I don't put it in there.
That's funny.
We have a special announcement for all of our listeners tonight. You guys might have been wondering why our production and content quality has been on a steady decline as of late, has it? But finally we can pull back the curtain to fill in all of our loyal rousers out there about our most recent business venture. We here at the House of Rouse are proud to announce that we have recently partnered up with King Kong Bundy's Reverend O's Sun-Dried charity program.
It's Sunday.
What did I say?
Sun-dried.
Sun-dried.
Sunday.
I think it's Sunday. What is it called again?
King
What's a
Kong Bundy's
Sunday?
Reverend O Sunday charity program.
Reverend O Sunday.
The
fuck is that?
I don't know what's happening.
Colin loves it.
Yeah, he's not for this.
I've known about this partnership for a while. I can't believe you guys haven't been filled in.
Well, apparently we're partnered up with King Kong Bundy's Reverend O Sunday charity program. It's an amazing online confessional program set up by former wrestling legend and dedicated Catholic priest, King Kong Bundy, that allows former professional wrestling legends to confess their sins judgment-free, completely anonymously from the comfort of their homes. Isn't King Kong Bundy dead? Am I insane?
You set it up before it died and didn't have technology until now.
Just download the app, and it takes under 30 seconds to sign up. King Kong Bundy's Reverend O Sunday has a catalog of positive reviews from former wrestling stars such as Chris Benoit, Scott Hall, and Matt, and Matt Hardy.
He's the crippler.
I have this weird suspicion that they're all dead. Is that true?
Chris Wise famously dead.
Yes.
With
All three of them-
murder-suicide.
All three of them have murdered somebody at some
Okay.
point. So
Ah.
I don't know how much you should take those reviews to
So
heart.
check it out, Rousers, and enjoy the free service at www.tedbundyisinnocent.org. Now, this is the one that used to shove his asshole into people's faces in the corner of the ring, right?
Wait, that link is not right.
What?
Wait.
Who are you talking about? You
Sarah,
talking
did you
about
write
Ted
that?
Bundy?
Did you write the website on that? That website's
What?
wrong.
Wait, Ted Bundy?
That website is
Yeah.
wrong.
Who are you talking about? The ass?
Not King Kong Bundy.
No, that was Rafiki.
Don't go to that website. That's not the right website. Ted Bundy's Innocent is not the right website.
How's that .org?
He was a very likable guy.
What a great moral business to partner with, though.
I don't understand.
King Kong Bundy is Reverend O
Well, I
Sunday.
don't understand.
King Kong
Okay, are we ready for this one?
Yeah. This is a waste of an episode.
Yeah, this is a bad one. I've been hungover this whole fucking time. I didn't have a top 5 written when I came here. Evan had to tell me my number 1.
I almost want to guess which number one's gonna be. Like.
Do you you got any?
I'm scared it's gonna be another one on your list that's gonna pop up though.
Just guess it.
Remember the Titans? One of the speeches.
one.
Okay.
Okay, so number 5, remember the Titans.
You guess number 5, I guess number 1.
Remember the Titans, the Gettysburg speech. And they're in the cemetery. And it's just the music's swelling. He's talking about unity and forging forward together, and how he's simultaneously talking about he ain't gonna take no shit, but also making sure these guys are better men than football players.
It's a good scene.
I just love that movie. Denzel crushes it on that speech. It's not one of those ones you want to like get up and like run through a fucking wall after the speech, but it's this relief. Like you finally can see a way forward for this team when like the racial lines couldn't be crossed earlier, and now they can work together. I really enjoy it.
The movie's pretty good at best.
Shut the fuck up. Number 4, Rocky. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put it in there. But I don't see how it's not the fucking training montage.
I mean, you can.
Like, that's
you
the
can
one.
argue
That's
about
the
this.
one that gets you fucking going, ready to fucking fuck anybody up.
He's running with his bricks in his hands.
But yeah, we've talked about Rocky enough. We're gonna make this a 30-minute episode tonight. Yeah, Rocky. We all know that's for sure. Now here's where it's gonna start getting weird.
Tommy Boy.
Number 3 is The Matrix. When fucking Neo gets shot, and then Trinity kisses him, and that it's just like it looks like they're about to die, and everything's going terrible. and he just fucking gets up, and that's when he's just no.
He's the one.
Yeah, he's finally the one. He can see the code, and they shoot those bullets. He's no, and he stops them. And he just picks it out, and then he just fucking works the agent, and fucking tells him to come here one more time. Oh my god.
That is a great scene. I forgot about that scene.
Shit is so good because, like I said, a minute before you thought he was dead, and now he is just absolute confidence. And then he does that thing where he's like shakes his shit off.
Yeah.
Shit's sick.
That is an awesome movie.
So yeah.
Yeah, Rage Against the Machine where it ends too.
Mm-hmm. So that's number 3. Number 2 is Gladiator. The Maximus Decimus speech.
I didn't think about that.
That's another one that's not like super hype you up, but it is just the most badass fucking thing. He is standing in front of the king and tells him, "I am the father of a murdered son, husband of a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next." Like, that is just so fucking cold. Like, it is just so much badassery in one scene. And again, there's other things in that movie that are more hype, like the "Are you entertained?" and all that coming up, because this is a kind of a very calmly delivered line. But I just love it. I've always said that I want to name my firstborn child Max, and then teach him that that name, that whole speech. My name is Gladiator. Oh man. Okay.
He's like, number 1,
and
the Patriot church burning scene.
Number 1, Click Clack Jack. The scene where he's talking to the hobo. Oh god.
Honorable mentions.
This shit has gone off the Alright, number 1. Evan had to literally tell me it. I had almost forgotten about it, and I probably would have fucking flipped this table if I would have forgotten about it. It's 8 Mile.
Oh,
the ending rap battle to 8 Mile.
Yes.
Again, I have seen 8 Mile maybe 10 times, fully, the full movie. I have watched that final rap battle over 100 times.
Yes.
It is just the perfect culmination of him getting shit on for the entire movie. And it just, he brings it all to that rap battle. He takes on everybody. He brings up his own past, and he just demolishes everybody in front of him. And it's literally 15 minutes of me just being hype.
Yeah.
His name's Clarence.
It's so fucking good. And like when he's going up against Papa Doc, and he's just like, once he finally knows what's about to hit, and he just smirks at him, and he turns to the crowd. It's just full body chills. I'm like, he's about to fucking murder this dude. Yeah, it's amazing. So that's 8 Mile's number 1, the final rap battle.
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, yeah. Papa Doc is also Nighthawk or whatever the fuck his shit is. I don't give a shit. Number 5, Remember the Titans. Number 4, Rocky. Number 3, The Matrix. Number 2, Gladiator. Number 1, 8 Mile. These are a lot of very different lists. Yeah. But I don't hate any of them. I didn't know. I wasn't a huge fan of Evans, but...
Yeah. I haven't seen Hugh go on a hate Pursuit of Happiness, so...
Yeah, and Rudy's overrated.
Rudy's amazing. Shut your fucking mouth.
So, yeah.
Honorable mentions?
Sure.
Dude, honestly, I'd honorable mention fucking Braveheart.
Alright, that
scene is fucking sick.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
Also, I was kind of debating on The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Yeah.
But that was really just because I was like, this made me love film again. It's like this film was just so well done overall that it made me appreciate film again. I don't know if it's technically inspiring or anything, like one specific scene, but...
I just had Little Miss Sunshine, the ending of that film.
Yeah.
Didn't see it.
Love that.
That's really good.
I had the 3 scenes from Rudy we talked about earlier, and I had Wonder Woman when she goes on the battlefield. Also hype scene.
Whatever.
Anytime that music's pumping, it's awesome.
Wonder Woman sucked.
Shut your fucking... Wonder Woman's amazing.
Sucked. Wonder Woman was awful.
Oh my gosh. Wonder Woman's one of the best super movies ever made.
Nope, it sucks.
What?
Yeah, that's what he thinks. It's awful.
It's amazing.
It's not a good movie. It's
Amazing. No, it is just leaps and bounds the best DC superhero movie out of that world.
It's better than Shazam.
It's not
so
Shazam.
it's...
Shazam's
That's why you think it's so much better than it is.
No, it's really good.
It's not even a top 10 superhero movie.
Yes,
Bland.
yes, it is. That's stupid.
Bland
That's
as
wrong.
fuck.
That movie is not even a top 10
It's
superhero
amazing.
movie. There are
Bland.
probably 4 X-Men movies that are better.
It's better than
Yeah,
every
I agree.
MCU movie.
What? Better than every Better than Infinity War.
Yes.
That's so stupid. That is so dumb. I don't even like Infinity War that much, and it is so much better than Wonder Woman.
That's because you two fucks like Endgame, which is one of the worst Marvel movies ever made.
That's for
But whatever.
Oh
Man,
boy.
that was some real dumb shit you had to finish right there at the end. Huh?
We have a new thing.
We are.
Dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
I feel like Wonder Woman has better reviews on like all the sites than any of the movies we just talked about.
Endgame has much better reviews than what
I don't think
Also,
so.
again,
100%.
Wonder Woman got gassed up because it was just this like word. DC finally didn't fall on its fucking face on a superhero
No,
movie.
It's bland
Wonder
as
Woman's-
fuck.
it's not bland,
One
it's
of the
awesome.
worst villains.
What do you mean it's not bland? It's the
It's
same
also
as
got one of
Zack
the-
Snyder cinematography.
No, it's not.
It's
Yes, it is. The
No.
movie's great.
That's because they're in World War II.
So there was no color in the
sucks.
40s?
There's tons of there's color when Wonder Woman's in the scene, but she's like they got the contrast.
No, it's not.
Captain America
And it
First
has
Avengers better.
It has one of the shut your fucker. It has one of the best scores of all time. Also, the score is amazing.
It's just a knockoff. I feel like it's just a knockoff of like the Rise themes.
No, it's not even similar to those at all. Wonder Woman's amazing.
Any
Yikes. That was a real dumb thing you had to say right there at the end. Weird. Hill.
We had to do a last ad.
I had a bunch of other.
I didn't write an
mentions,
ad. I'm
but I don't
hungover.
remember.
It literally just says I'm hungover.
That's the ad.
We're done with this shit. Welcome to the worst episode we've ever done.
This is the worst.
I hope you liked it. Although, if you've made it this fucking far, then, you know.
That's because we reviewed college. No one wants to hear about college.
Hey,
Who
listen. There's
even
only
saw that?
there's only like one other college review on YouTube, so this one might be the one that gets us there. Because if somebody's
we've
like,
already
look
been
up college
right here.
review, it's going to be
Yep.
one before where the dude said that he was mainly mad because college is a knockoff of American Pie: The Naked Mile,
Who
which
the
is
fuck
like a third
is watching
spin-off of
college?
those. And so that's why he was mainly mad.
That's because who is watching college at any point? Just watch any other college movie. Project X is better than this. For the love of Jesus.
I never saw Project X, but it definitely had a better budget. I can tell that just from the trailers.
Yeah. And Miles Teller is talented. I like Miles Teller a lot.
He's hit or miss.
Let's just jump into the next episode.
What's the thing?
I don't have the top 5 yet.
What do you mean on the top 5? God.
Wait, give me shit. Hunter never. You literally never.
Last time it was his fault
God
because he
damn
said
it.
that the rock and roll thing was going to be a 3-episode arc.
God damn it. We never have a. We
I
never,
got
no one's
lied
ever
to.
prepared for this.
I
I
got
have, I have my movie pick.
I already have. God damn
Maybe we'll do another 100 top 100. Who knows? Maybe we'll just do that.
it. We don't have time for that.
We do.
We had time when you wanted to do it.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on that.
He can spend time.
I can
on
do it.
No one's gonna spend time making.
I'll do it. Now that you just said that, I'm gonna spite you.
We're better at brackets than you are anyway.
Because now I'm motivated because I watched all the scenes from this movie. I'm motivated to make this top 100.
All right.
What's the movie?
We're gonna watch 2005's King Kong.
The Peter Jackson one?
Yes.
With Jack Black?
Yes, Adrian Brody.
It's a very long movie.
Because
3 hours.
I have not seen it in ages, and
It's a long movie.
I want to see how it holds up. I did not like King Kong Skull Island at all, and I remember this one being very good.
I feel like this movie got overhyped.
I remember loving it, but
I do remember liking it.
I
a
haven't
lot.
seen it in ages, so I don't know how it's gonna hold. I have no idea.
I will say I remember liking the first 2 hours a lot, and the last hour kind of being shit. But we'll
It's
see.
just so long.
But we'll see.
At least I picked short bad
It
movies.
might be a good movie. Might be their best movie.
King Kong's great. It's not their best movie, but King Kong is really good.
Yeah, best
It's
movie
better than
of
College.
this season is what I mean.
No, it can't be better than Mean Creek.
I already know it's better than Mean Creek for sure. It's better than Mean Creek.
All right, well, we're gonna watch King Kong top 5. I guess you're gonna figure out in a month from now.
I'll have it.
God damn it! I quit the show.
I keep saying that. You guys won't let me leave.
How do you not have a top 5?
I honestly forgot that I had to pick one until we sat down and started filming.
God damn it!
What? I mean, you still had 45.